Jose Vivar, the most valuable gift. The most valuable gift, Jose Vivar.
There are many sayings which push us toward the idea that people can't change. Have you heard any of these? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Once a cheater, always a cheater. He'll never change. Mr. Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests, I am here to prove that people can change. Today I am a speaker, an active father, a published columnist. I have a book deal, and filmmakers follow me to turn my life into a documentary. I employ 10 young adults as part of a nonprofit I founded, 25/7 Fitness, and I mentor at-risk youth. I teach at elementary schools. Children this small look up at me with sparkling eyes as I teach them about anatomy and physiology. I live a simple life, surround myself with positive people. I work hard. Above all, I am a free man. I was not always this man. 1 year ago, at this exact moment, I was locked up, approaching the end of serving 8.5 years straight. Collins Bay Federal Penitentiary, Gladiator School. My home was a concrete and steel box. I used to eat tuna straight out of the can. Not an active father, lucky to see my children once a month. I watched them grow from babies to young boys through pictures sent to me in the mail. No mentoring at-risk youth, no book deal, no teaching at elementary schools. I learned the hard way, but now I know that the most valuable gift we have as human beings is our freedom. Freedom to hug your mom and dad whenever you want. To be able to watch the latest Wolverine movie sitting in between your boys holding their hand. To be able to walk out your front door and go for a midnight jog around the block. Freedom to make choices. Access to second chances. Ladies and gentlemen, it is never too late for us to recreate ourselves. For me, however, change almost cost me my life. I was shot in front of my family 5 times. As I lay with my head in the lap of the mother of my children, my 16-year-old son hovering over me, yelling, "You got this, Dad, don't close your eyes." My sister hugging my crying mother, and my 9-year-old son standing afar with his head facing the ground. This famous line from The Godfather and The Sopranos played over and over in my head. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me right back in. Change can be like trying to run from a black hole. I can tell you what death feels like. 5 bullet holes, yet you feel no pain. No burning sensation. No feeling like a cigar is being put out on your skin where these holes are. As if you're trapped in a cave, you hear distant voices, and when you try to scream for help, no sound comes out. In death, you are conscious of everything. Your heart is still. Your chest does not inflate and deflate like it's supposed to. Death is cold. It is numb. Like when you bang your toe into your bed in the middle of the night. Except death is the entire body. It's true what they say. When you die, your life flashes before your eyes. For me, I saw the changes I have made. I saw when I forgave the man that murdered my 16-year-old godson, Justice, leaving him to bleed to death by a park bench. It was October 6th, 2010, in an underground Toronto courthouse. I was about to be face to face with this man. And I came from a world where violence is the only way to solve problems. And now my family's enemy was being placed into the palm of my hand. I can tell you that I made the right choice that day. Forgiveness. It's what my godson, Justice, would have wanted. And it was actually the turning point where I decided to do things differently. Flashbacks to the penitentiary, where parole officers, guards, and police used to tell me all it would ever amount to was being a gangster, where there's stabbings every day, gangs line the hallway as you go to get your breakfast in the mess hall, where every drug and vice that exists on the street is present, yet in the most negative environment, I changed. I saw how I put myself through school, learned the trade, became the first inmate to become a personal trainer behind the wall. I started an inmate writing group and even joined a prison Toastmaster club. Then I came home and was shocked because I wanted to change my life 5 times. I woke up in a hospital bed surrounded by my family, my son Christian and Marcus by my side. And one by one, my dearest friends came into that room and squeezed my hand. And in their presence, I grew stronger by the second. I stood up that day, the most painful experience I could ever recall. Pins and needles with every step, yet I refused to quit. My change and evolution is so important for everyone to see. Turning a negative into a positive is now my new philosophy and the motto of my company, 25/7 Fitness. If I can change in the most ferocious, negative, dirty environment without the support of my family, without the freedom to make choices, constantly having to be on guard, look over my shoulder, come home, being shocked. Change is possible. We can be better husbands and wives, spend more time with our children. We don't have to drink and smoke so much, exercise more, do good deeds every day. We don't have to wake up grumpy in the morning. Let us all change, even if it's in a small way. Let us all strive today to be better humans together. I used to be told that I could not change, yet here I am a different man, and there is nothing that can bring me back to my past life. My name is Jose Alejandro Vivar, and I'm no longer a drug dealer or a gangster. I am a writer, a personal trainer, a Toastmaster. I am a free man. Thank you.
One minute of silence, please.